What's up, guys? I'm Mr. Mranjelorion, and we are back with another episode of Modsauce. In this episode, I'm going to do a couple things. Last episode, we moved into this area right here, and we took charge of this little house, and we're calling this our own. We got some storage up here, and I've done a little bit of organizing of the chest. I'm not going to go through it all. And then I said that I was going to get some Tinker's Construct going, and I have fulfilled my promise, and I do have Tinker's Construct going. Looks like we got a witch, so we're gonna take her out. Alright. Sprint over here, get our diamond swords, and chop, chop, chop. Come on, don't poison me. Oh, okay. That was close. Really thought I was gonna get poisoned. Alright, so I was lucky enough to have found a village very close by with some Tinker's Construct stuff. I believe the village was just like, I don't know, over that direction somewhere. And so I did get quite a bit of seared bricks from that. And I have made my smeltery, obviously with some seared bricks that I made, and I have made a little bit of a hut around it. I think it looks really cool from down here. It's not so cool from further away, from like an outside view. But I don't know. I was just kind of getting creative with the carpenter's blocks, using this magic wood from Biomes of Plenty. Just kind of messing around with the blocks, and I really liked the way it came out. These octagonal pillars right here. I did have them with the carpenter's blocks so that they were like square. And then I realized that I could indent these corner ones, make it octagonal, and wow, I love carpenter's blocks. There's so many different things that you can do with the mods, and great for people who love building, and I'll definitely be using it in a lot of my builds. So today I'm going to get some of those upgraded Tinker's tools online, specifically the hammer and the excavator, because what I want to do is get some mining done. Not quite automated mining yet, but definitely some mining. So there's a mod in this mod pack, Aroma 1997's Dimensional World, and it has this mining portal thing. So if we just, there we go, get 14 of these portal frames, which are just stone bricks in the mining multi-tool, and make it like a nether portal. Now it does have to be the full-size nether portal. You can't cheat like you can with a nether portal and just use two and like skip the corners. Like I can't, let's grab the shovel, I can't just put those two in and build up like that. You do have to put in the corners for this mining portal to work. So let's just place that down, build it up, and one more. And then just use this mining multi-tool like you would a flint and steel. Bam. To go through the portal, you have to sneak in it. Alright. So let's walk in, press sneak, and it's going to start some terrain generation. This mining world is really cool because it spawns every type of... Oh, I shifted. That's a habit I have from nether portals. I always shift to make sure that I don't fall over the edge. But anyways, these mining worlds have every type of ore in them, from the nether, from other different biomes that have biome-specific ores, everything. And on top of this world, it's actually flat. So do we have any torches on us? No. I'm sure this video is pretty dark for you guys. I can barely see it right now. I'm definitely getting a lot of frame rate lag while this generates some terrain. I'm just going to dig a quick staircase up to the surface, show you guys kind of what's going on up here. And this is where we're going to be doing any of our quarrying in the future, and for now we're going to do our strip mining in here. I thought that the surface was a lot closer than it actually seems like it is. I thought it was at Y level 63 or 64. But we're at 66 right now. Alright, I might cut here and come back to you guys when I'm back on the surface. Alright, well I was quite mistaken. it turns out that the surface level is 91, which is actually pretty high up, which will work pretty well for us with our wind generators. They're not going to have to be so far away, because I'm thinking wind generators, probably the best way to run a quarry. You don't even have to think twice. They're always going to generate the same amount of RF. Great choice for quarries. And up here, flat ground, you got a bunch of these Pam's Harvest Craft trees, all the different fruits and nuts and anything you can think of. There's flat land for days for mining. So I'm going to do, we're going to actually go back down here, go into our base, and I'm going to show you guys the hammer and the excavator, because those are going to be very helpful for us when it comes to strip mining, because they can mine out a 3x3 area at once, which is great. It means that we'll be mining 9 times faster, basically. I mean, not quite, because you will sacrifice a bit of mining speed for the fact that it can mine 9 blocks at once. But I think that, in the end, very well worth it. So let's just make, the heads out of cobble for now. Let's make a hammerhead. And let's make an excavator head. We're going to need tough binding, and maybe we should do paper for that. No, we'll just do stone. I will end up making better versions of these later. Let me actually look at what it takes to make one of these. Hammerhead is... Alright. So the tough binding is for this. So we're going to need a tool rod and a large plate. We're going to need 2 more large plates, so 3 large plates and 2 tool rods. The tool rods, we're definitely going to want to use wood over stone, because stone has a bad handle modifier, and what a handle modifier is say the handle modifier is 1.2. That will give your tool 0.2 times more durability. But if the handle modifier is like 0.8 or something, will this actually tell us the handle modifier? Yes, handle modifier is 0.5. So if we use stone as a handle, we're only going to have half the durability that we would if we were to use wood, which has a handle modifier of 1. Now there are better handle modifiers out there, but 1 is fine, because we'll just keep our regular stone durability plus the diamond that I'm going to put on it. Large plates, we could use stone, and you know what? We're gonna. Eventually you guys probably want to use paper for everything, because you can get a lot of extra modifiers, and the durability is not going to matter, because we're going to be putting flux on our tools in the future to charge them up with RF. So let's make this hammer right like that, and let's make the excavator like this. Hammer and excavator, and let's go to our valuables chest upstairs and grab out, I believe it's this chest, yes. Grab out 2 diamonds. Come down here and let's put a diamond on both of these tools. This, however, I'm not doing for the durability. I'm doing this because now it'll be able to mine obsidian and redstone and stuff that stone cannot mine. Alright. So I think for now this house is going to serve its purpose, and we'll get into some more Tinker's Construct and some more work around here after I do some mining. So I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright, I'm back, and I am underground right now in the mining world, and I've just been mining up, and I looked on my mini-map, and if you look south, there's some sort of a building over this way. And to be honest, to me, it kind of looks like a stronghold. So I'm gonna head over there and just see what I can do, see what it is, I don't know. Hopefully it's a stronghold, because if that's the case, then I can get to the end from here. And the end is gonna be very important, because I need ender pearls. I have resources out the wazoo right now. If we look here, I'll just dump all these ores in here. Yeah. Got a couple stacks of redstone, 7 emeralds, 35 diamonds. I got almost 2 stacks of iron ore. It's ridiculous down here. And ender pearls actually seem to be a pretty common thing that's needed for lots of the higher tier machines and energy cables and whatnot. Oh, I hear some silverfish, and I see stone bricks. Wow. So it looks like these mining worlds generate strongholds, and I just so happened to run into one. Silverfish spawners, kinda useless. Silverfish, super annoying. Alright, let's break this spawner. I'm not gonna need it for anything, and of course I get the broken spawner. Yeah, hold shift. Combine with a powered spawner and an anvil to set spawn type. I'll have to look into that. Hopefully I can use that for other spawn types, not just for silverfish, because I don't want a silverfish spawner. I don't really need one. So we're just going to need 1, 2, 3, 9, 10. 10 ender eyes. And we have a stronghold. So actually, let's just explore this. Why not? Alright, open up this door. Going up. Let's go this way. Door. Alright. That was fun. Nice little loop around. Got some books. And mobs won't actually spawn in this world, so if you're wondering why I haven't seen any mobs, I'm not on peaceful. They don't spawn in the mining world here, which is great. Don't have to worry about mobs ever, and there's tons and tons of resources. It's honestly the perfect place to go mining. Set up a quarry or strip mine, full of logic matrix programmers from factorization. I don't think I'm going to get into factorization at all. I don't really know much about it, not a huge fan. If anything, I was looking into the uses of dark iron, since I was getting a bunch of it. If I do anything, I think I'm going to mess around with these compression crafters. I think this is similar to the packagers from the old version of factorization, and I might use those to compress down all the cobblestone that I'm surely going to be receiving. Let's see if we get any good dungeon loot. I thought there was normally a chest up here. Apparently not. Just look around here, see if we can find anything. Is that placed by me? I'm gonna get lost. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get super lost. Okay, torches on the left, that means that we're going back, so we don't want to go back. We want to keep going forward. There we go, chest. Gold horse armor and apples, really? Really? Going down, I guess. I thought that we could get some pretty good dungeon loot. I know in mod packs, they have a lot of hard to get modded items that usually spawn inside dungeon loot, and I was hoping we could get an advantage with that. I've gotten lucky with a couple of dungeon loots before. I got some like pulsating ingot, some kind of pulsating ingot from Ender.io, which I think requires ender pearls to make, which in the future isn't going to be a problem for us, because I definitely plan on setting up an enderman spawner at some point in time. But for now, ender pearls are hard to come by, because I don't really want to go out battling endermen all the time. And I'm lost. Super lost. Alright, we're just going to call this stronghold a bust. I might come back here some other time, see what it's got. How do we get out? This way? This looks kind of familiar. Down here, yes. Alright. I think this is how we get out. I might come back here sometime off camera and really go through and clear it out, block off all the places that I don't need to go. Got another book room there. That goes down. I don't want to go any more down. Oh, this goes down too. But this leads to... Yes, this leads to the right room. So we're going to go ahead and set a waypoint here, actually. I don't think I've ever talked about waypoints. Just by default, hit the B key. Type in a waypoint. I'm going to type in end portal. And you can select which age it's visible in. Just the mining world's all we want. And done. That'll set a little end portal right there. And so here, now you guys can see, I'm going to get this gold. You guys can see all of the mining that I've done. It's actually not even that much for the amount of materials that I'm going to be bringing back with me. This is a branch off of... Is this shiny? No, that's mana. Alright, this is a branch off of my main tunnel, which is the same size. I'm just using the hammer that you guys saw me using earlier. Just bores through this so easy. I'll probably end up putting Silk Touch on the hammer that I end up going with for my final hammer, which will be Amethyst. I definitely want to go with Amethyst everything. It's the best for attack, it's the best for speed. You can't go wrong with Amethyst. So let's head back up to the overworld. Let's go inside our house and let's deposit off these materials. The big thing that I wanted to come down there for actually was iron, because the building materials that I want to use take a lot of iron, because it's from the chisel mod and it requires iron to craft. Let's see, let's put all these away. And so I want to get that going so that I can really get a real building going. Or at least a couple small buildings. Because if I build these buildings with the materials I have now, I'm just going to have to go back later on and replace them with the materials that I actually want to use. And that's just a pain, so I don't want to have to deal with that. Let's grab out these compressed cobblestones. I wanted to save all of the cobblestone because I don't have a cobble gen going right now, so cobble is actually a little hard to come by. I have to mine for it. Let's just uncompress all this. Fits in perfectly, and 47 stacks. That is plenty for now, since we don't need to go to the deep dark, or to be honest, we don't really ever need to go to the deep dark. The deep dark has a lot more ores, but so does the mining world. So I want to get some Tinker's Construct going, so I'm going to go find some lava, and I'm going to start melting down some materials with that lava. Once I find it, I'll come back in just a second. Alright, so instead of just getting one bucket of lava, I decided I was going to get a bunch. So I made this thing called a drum. Drums are awesome. Drums can store 256 buckets of any single kind of liquid. So right now I have 78 buckets of lava. And I'm just grabbing a bucket of lava, putting it in there, and just grabbing a bucket of lava, putting it in there over and over again. And let's see, what are we up to? 81? Yeah, 81's a pretty solid amount. It's just, now you can just mine this up. Retains all of its liquid. Awesome. Get back in here and head back to the overworld with our new lava. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm probably going to make a liquid transfer node, and that's how I'm going to get the lava out of this bucket into our smeltery. And then in our smeltery, we can start smelting up some ores and make ourselves some nice new tools with new materials. Gone are the days of cobblestone materials, in are the days of metal. Also, I've got my 2 wind turbines going. There, I don't think it's, wow. Is it enough? Huh. Maybe. Yeah. It looks like these 2 wind turbines are keeping up with these. That's weird. I don't think that it should at this height, but I'm not going to complain about things working that shouldn't. I'm just going to take advantage of it. So we're going to place the lava drum there, and for now, let's just manually fill this up. And of course, if I wanted to, I could probably just put a tool rack here, put my bucket in it, and manually fill it up anytime I need. But manual is lame. So let's see what it takes to make a liquid transfer node. Drum is the last thing I looked up. So let's look up transfer node. Alright, so this is the liquid version. Look at the recipe. We got two different ways we can make it. We can make it with a block of redstone or with an ender pearl. The ender pearl obviously is going to give us a lot more, but because we're short on ender pearls and got plenty of redstone, we're just going to go the redstone route. So let's make a block of redstone. I think we're going to need two lapis. We're going to need 3 iron. And what else? And we're going to need a pipe. Any kind of pipe. We're going to go with a transfer pipe, which is 1 redstone, 6 stone slabs, and 2 glass. So I believe we should have stone. We will have stone in that chest out there. We got redstone on us. Glass. Let's go ahead and grab up some sand. Yeah. Grab some sand up. Let's make some glass. I think the quite clear glass from Ender.io should work. I think it's ore dictionaried as glass. So let's just get in here and tell it to stop. Stop. Alright. Stop. Stop. Come on, stop. Okay, if we just spam click this. No. That's so annoying. Can we shift click that in? Come on, shift click. There we go. Sand. Finally. So now we're getting the quite clear glass. Let's get the stone out. We're gonna want, I don't know, 6. And I put some crafting tables under here. A little crafting station underneath each corner of this, since they're good things to have around. Yeah, let's do that. And let's make 2 sets of this. Throw in 2 redstone. Let's go ahead and grab 4 glass. Let's throw all of our pulverized lead back in there. Glass. And let's make our transfer pipes. Nope. But I do happen to know a little trick with this quite clear glass. If you have a chisel, which is really simple to make, it's just 1 iron, 1 stick, and I do have a chisel. You can use this chisel to change the quite clear glass. Can't you? Oh no, it's not in a chisel. It's in a crafting inventory. Into regular glass. Let's just shift that, turn that all into regular glass, and now this should work. Now we should be able to make the pipes. Grab that glass. There we go. 16 transfer pipes. We're only going to need 1. Redstone block, lapis, iron. I think I only needed 2 iron because that's a bucket. Yep. Transfer node liquid. These things are really cool. Let's just grab out our pick, mine that out so we can get down here. Place that there, see that it connects up to the tank, and see that it's slowly pulling out the lava, and it'll insert it into any inventory that can accept lava through these transfer pipes. And these pipes can also transmit energy and items, so it's really compact, really great. Upgrades can go in here to make it go quicker. And I'm probably going to be using these this extra utilities piping a lot in this series. And use it for my sorting system and all that. So here. Now that this is up and running, we see we got all that fuel. I'll show you. Let's make some aluminum brass. That sounds good. Oh. Barely escaped that. Are they far enough away that I can sleep? Of course not. Let's grab... Do we have aluminum? Aluminum? No. I'm not seeing aluminum. Is it possible that we haven't... Okay. So the only aluminum that we actually have is the little bit that I mined up in the mining world. So we'll need that. We'll need copper. I believe it's just 3 aluminum and 1 copper. Alright. Let's get these dogs. Where are you guys? Where are you? Right there? Come on. Come get me. It's not the dogs I'm really worried about. It's this witch. Ah, she poisoned me. Of course. Alright. Sorry, dog. Gotta kill you. Alright. Let's eat. And we're dead. We're dead. We're dead. Alright. And the dog killed us. Let's just close this door and let's sleep. I don't know if sleeping will reset that dog to be neutral or not. And it doesn't get rid of the witches. Lovely. Let's make another diamond sword. Because we're rich, we have over a stack of diamonds. Why not? And actually no, we have an iron sword. This will suffice. Let's get that dog. Pick up my head. Where's the dog? I don't see the dog. Oh, but the witch got me. Slowness, poison. Come on. What is this? Potion of healing. Heal. Alright. And I'm a little weary about this dog. I hear you. There you are. Die. Die. Alright. Alright. So let's get back to what we were going to do before we were rudely interrupted by all of these creatures. Let's grab this aluminum. So 3 aluminum. Oh. Let's also grab the rest of our materials too. That could be a little helpful. So 3 aluminum for every 1 copper, and something that you need to know when doing this is the smeltery will double your ores. So this 3 aluminum will actually turn into 6 aluminum. So for that we're going to need 2 copper, and we're going to need to eat so we don't die. We just throw in 3 aluminum, 2 copper. It's going to take a bit of time to melt up. You can see it, the progress bar on the side here. And the reason I put this glass here is it gives you a nice visualization of what's going on, and you'll be able to see the melted ingots inside once it's done. And this should make us some aluminum brass. I don't know how many ingots exactly, but aluminum brass is going to be very useful. It's actually what we're going to use to get a little bit of silk touch going, and we're going to need it for our casts. So that turns into molten aluminum. We have 6 ingots of molten aluminum. You can see that down there. And as soon as this copper melts, it's going to combine with the aluminum. Come on, give it a second. 8 ingots of aluminum brass. So not quite enough to fill up one of these casting basins. That'll make a full block, which we need 9 ingots for. So let's throw in an ingot in here. Right click this faucet. Bam. Now we have an ingot cast. And you know what? Let's just make 2. Because you can never have too many of these things, especially if we want to do some automation with Tinker's Construct. Just set up a redstone clock in between this, and then it can be automated. We have 5. Do we have any left in there? 1 left. You want to make sure not to hit both of these, otherwise it would only fill up halfway, and then we wouldn't be able to get any ingots out of it. So there we go. We have 2 ingot casts. We'll just leave those there, and we have 6 aluminum brass. So what I want to do is I want to get silk touch on my hammer, because I'm also going to need lots of stone for my building material, because I just surround iron with stone and I get that Tyrian, which is the futuristic stuff. And we want a silky jewel, which is an emerald surrounded by silky cloth. Silky cloth is either a gold nugget, gold ore berry, or aluminum brass nugget. So actually, let's just melt this aluminum brass up. Let's leave this aluminum brass in here for making casts like this. Say we put a stone pickaxe head in there, hit the seared faucet, it'll make a pickaxe cast, and then we can drop in like cobalt or manulin and make better pickaxes. So I found a couple gold oreberry bushes in my mining adventures, and so I'm going to use those instead. Yeah, these gold oreberries. And the gold nuggets. Let's see if we have 8. That should make 8 silky cloths. Yeah, so we can put silk touch on our hammer and silk touch on our excavator, because why not? Let's also grab 2 emeralds, and we're going to need a stack of string. I don't think I have even close to that amount of string. I do have 49 string. And let's look up the recipe of string. How can we get this? Nope, that's not what I wanted. String. Flax. If we get a wool gin, we can just shapeless craft it. Alright, what's a wool gin? Sticks and an iron coil. Iron coil is a draw nope. No, thank you. That's a lot of work. I'm sure it's pretty cheap. It's probably just going to cost a block of diamond. That's just a lot of crafting. Sag mill. So sag mill is not quite as efficient, but it's easier. So sag mill is the route we're going. Is it this one that has our wool? Do we even have wool? Is wool a thing? Yes. Yeah, let's just get it all. There's other sheep around here. Or around somewhere. I'll find sheep. And let's sag mill up this wool. There it's going. Grab ourselves all this string. Done. Perfect. Alright, and we're going to use that string to make the silky cloths. Just surround it like that. Oh. Surround it like this. My mouse is being a little glitchy. And 8 silky cloth. Put those around these emeralds. 2 silky jewels. Nice. So let's go inside. Let's just throw my head up somewhere. We died. Well, let's put it there. Yeah. Kind of across from the other head. And let's... No, we needed to be down here. Go into our tool forge. Put our hammer in there. Silk touch. Nice. Let's put our excavator. Also silk touch. Awesome. So now we'll be able to get tons of stone, and we can get grass if we ever need to. Just like that. And I think that I'm going to call that the end of the episode. So, I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to leave a like if you did. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. See you guys next time.